Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sigvalgrim here and welcome back to another video. In this one we're going to take a look at all the tier 5 sub-bosses and the boss Mr. Freeze being taken down, plus the rewards. First up we're going to open up with the Black Lightning fight. I have, as you can see, 7-star Last of Joker and 7-star EPI, though they don't have the best builds, but they're in a far better state than what I had on the previous account. I think I have sort of Salvation on Last of Joker. Dark Metal cards might have yielded more damage, actually. And we have Dark Metal cards on EPI and Sword of Sin on Raven. Like, look, even in this scenario where we have a lot of tools at our disposal, there's no guarantee we will one-shot him if we get crazy unlucky, so let's hope for some lucky taggings of Raven, let's hope for not losing Darkness, and let's hope for some lucky taggings from Joker. Though the Sword of Sin is going to help out tremendously here, because your biggest problem while you tag in with Raven and with other stuff is that you can't even do damage because of his annoying specials, especially the special 2. Yeah, I also have a free-to-play guide on this dude, so if you're pissed about me using pay-to-win artifacts to beat the students, not providing you any help, check out my channel. There's literally the last video where I do this from my secondary account where I do not have access to those things. But yeah, we're just gonna chill here in the dot area. Boy, do I have a deep hatred for that special. We're going to be on the guaranteed crits area. We're going to have some damage from Sword of Salvation, and it's fine. It's not great damage because we lost the Raven Darkness, but it's fine. I'm confident that if we get Raven tagged in once more, we're going to kill him. Because the first time that we got like 3 Darkness tags on him and we only did 1 Joker tagging, it was enough. Raven's back in there. Special 1, another one, 2 stacks. This is a 5-star Raven, by the way, if you're wondering, because the passive level does matter. And another one, 4 Darkness stacks. Please tag Joker. Thank you. There we go. And please let me actually hit you. That would be great. Oh boy, this is not going well. Oh boy, I hate this dude so much. Raven back in there. That's good. That's good. We get to reset the Darkness. We don't have to start from 0. Like, there is a chance, because he'll tag in randomly, there's a chance Raven would have literally never gotten tagged in until the end of the fight. There's that ever-looming chance. And again, I get hit there, but Joker is going to finish this one. There we go. A little bit of luck, a little bit of lack of skill, but Black Lightning has been one-shot. Now for the next fight, I wanted to see how far we can push the dot damage from Mr. Freeze, because he gets additional damage for each special that we can use. That thing goes very well with Beta Club, Brainiac Lethal Stacking and Raven, and I think it can get some pretty high values, though keep in mind my Mr. Freeze is only 3 stars, and this passively tremendously increases as his star rating increases, so this will be by no means peak performance. But since this dude doesn't have a damage cap, it will be peak performance that my Mr. Freeze can do at this point, though keep in mind level 8 Beta Club, 5-star Raven, and by far not the perfect build for Mr. Freeze. He has 7 stacks in there, re-engage the combo, another special 1, 8 stacks, re-engage the combo again, another special 1, 9 stacks, and going for 10 stack there. We have Sword of Salvation on this dude to generate power. And I even went for 1 additional stack, my bad there, my bad. I was more like looking at the timer because it's usually down to 2 minutes by the time you're done with the special ones. Going to fully stack Raven here. And by this alone we should get a lot of damage even if the enemy is not frozen, but as they get frozen that damage should increase tremendously. Another special 1. Also wondering how he works with Raven alone without Brainiac, that would be also interesting to see. So 14 mil already, now let's let him freeze a bit. He's frozen, jump attack. That's a 22, I don't think that was a crit, I really don't think that 22 was a crit. But yeah, we killed him, and this was a mistake. Somebody in the comments at some point told me, Sigvald, stop letting your characters die in fights. Stop waiting for one of them to get killed. You'll never get unusual gameplay. That's a myth. I always yell high dot damage values and I never get unusual gameplay. Why are you doing this, Sigvald? So I don't get unusual gameplay, my dude. If something is not happening to you, it doesn't mean it's not happening to other people, and this is the best proof of that, and this will be like 3 times speed or something. It'll be literally the same fights doing the literal same things, but only this time I'll go ahead and let a character die before This dude dies. But yeah, this was a terrible thing because, look, this time in a long time I have completed a soul raid, or was about to complete a soul raid, without failing to one-shot one goddamn thing except for this dude, who I did not fail to one-shot but got unusual gameplay against. So yeah, good things all around. Raven back in there, special one. And boy, they should just get rid of unusual gameplay. Like, unusual gameplay is put in there to counteract hackers, my dudes. But the hackers know for a fact that every single fight they are going to get unusual gameplay. So they are going to purposefully let a character die every single fight and go all the way until there's 1 minute left, so they are sure they are not getting unusual gameplay. So the only people you're hurting with unusual gameplay is the people who are actually not hacking and can't be bothered, and they shouldn't be bothered to do that annoying thing every single time. But yeah, we got Harley in there with Raven, and that's it for Captain Cold. He did not live a long life. I can tell you that much. Definitely did not live a long life. Now moving on to Boss Batman. Again, Harley with Raven and with EPI. I didn't want to use Captain Cold against. I don't want to use Mr. Freeze against Captain Cold because he was immune to freeze, and we're not going to use it against Boss Captain Cold either. Yeah, stacking Darkness here. Harley back in there with the special 2. 2 Darkness stacks, and that's already enough to demolish my man here. Another special 1 in there. We're just playing around with him, we're just playing with our food here. I'm going to try and kill him without actually stunning him any longer. E4 stacks, EPI in there. EPI is actually going to try and kill him. And the passive of Harley against stun targets applies to EPI. As you can see, the damage will skyrocket here. So yeah, there we go. That's it for Boss Batman. Now, moving on to the actual boss of this soul raid, Mr. Freeze. What does Mr. Freeze do? What do his I got no idea, to be fair, because... Look, we have Sword of Sin on Raven, and we have Dark Null cards on Last of Joker. And the Sword of Sin on Raven kind of put him in a situation where he will never use a special ever in this fight. And I think his mechanics and all that stuff relied on him doing specials. So I'm sorry for anybody that was wondering how this dude works and what his mechanics are. You gotta wait until I get here with my secondary account, because the main account couldn't be bothered with that. We just canceled Mr. Freeze's mechanics. And don't get me wrong, if his specials are annoying or his mechanics generated by specials are annoying, you can definitely do this. You can definitely make sure he doesn't generate power. You can do it through other means. You can do it with Ace Green Arrow and stuff like that. So there you go, best strategy against Mr. Freeze. Don't let him do anything. Trust me, it works every time. Because of the annoying guy, he'll go jumpy, so we can't properly tag him from block. Re-engage the combo there with Last of Joker, Raven back in there, special 1. Last of Joker back in there. Combo interrupting again. Raven back in there. Special 1. There we go, for 5 Darkness stacks. Joker back in there. Re-engage the combo yet again. Special 2. Swipe right, capture time, swipe right, and our special 2. And also, somebody said that they dealt ass damage against Black Lightning with Raven Last of Joker. And that might be the case. It might be just ass damage because this team really performs far worse than against the fights that you're used to, which are the fights against Grodd and Phase 1, because there's no characters dying to buff Joker's passive, and that is a huge damage increase. But at the same time, you might have some dot resistance, thought I'd mention that. But yeah, that's Mr. Freeze down. And look, to be fair, I'm not expecting to get a legendary from a 3% chance. So we didn't get it. We got Sony Black Canary, the second worst character in the game, but we got Norris Globe. We're gonna have some fun with that. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do like and comment. It does help a lot, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.
This is the future.